In today's video, I will be showing you how to go from a noob to a pro in Roblox Jailbreak. There are four main robbery groups. Group A, which is the bank, the jewelry store, and the museum. Group B, which is the power plant, the cargo plane, and the passenger train. Group C, which is the crater bank, the oil rig, and the casino. And Group D, which is the cargo train, the cargo ship, and the tomb. Now let's go over all the robbery groups, starting with Group A. So here we are in Roblox Jailbreak. Now you might be wondering, how am I gonna get a key card? Well, that's very simple. You open up the Microsoft Store, go to Roblox. Now you won't see this, but it'll take you to a login screen, so you can log into your alt. But then you want to join the private server on your alt. Go to the police team, and then, bro, why am I here? Alright, now that we're in the prison, we can just go out here, and then this is how you can get a key card to rob the bank. Then I just go to my main and pickpocket, and there you go. Then just spawn a vehicle, and then make your way to the bank. By default, you won't have the Orion, but by default, you'll have the Camaro. Then we're just going to pull up to the bank, then enter it. Now, if you were in a public server, you would have to place like a C4 here, because the C4 costs money, but you have to place one here, because cops can come in and they can bust you immediately. Now, you want to place dynamite. You want to place dynamite on this door. Then you just do the vault and then just wait. Now you just head into the vault and then just wait for your money to fill up until well, by default it'll say like 3,000 if you don't have the duffel bag game pass, but I have the duffel bag game pass, so it says 5,500. So just wait until it says 3,000 if you don't have the duffel bag game pass, but so I do, so I have to stay in the vault for longer. So I'll cut to when my money bag or my bag is fully filled. Alright, my bag is fully filled, and now I just exit through this door, and now I have turned it in. Then just saw another car, and then head straight for the jewelry store. Then you just rob the jewelry store like normal, or like you usually would. Make sure to stand on these ones right here, these ones and these ones. And then those ones right there. Then now for me the money amount will be like 22,750 for me, or for you guys, but for me it's again 5,500. Now I just took quite a lot of damage. Oh, I took more damage. I need you to pretend you didn't see me take damage there. I'm kidding. I almost said that. Then just make your way up to the top floor of the jewelry store. Jump over these lasers, break this, and then go for the eclair. Now you won't own this by default. They cost 600k, so you do a bit of grinding, but as you can see, we did it. Now the museum just closed because you need a second person for that, but I'll eventually show you how to rob the museum efficiently. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Group A, so yeah, goodbye. Alright, so we're at the museum now. We have my alt account is right there, so we have to place the dynamite. And then have your alt place the dynamite, and then just go down here. Let me get my alt inside the building. I'm just gonna collect this, and then grab this diamond. This is just how I rob it. I'll go over a strategy on how to rob this quicker later in the video. Now you just gotta get over here. Then you just complete this puzzle. And then just do that, and now and then you can both exit, and then turn it in like that, and that's the museum. Now on to Group B. Here's how to rob Robbery Group B. So we're gonna go over here, and this is just connect the dots. So just connect all of these together, like that. Then come in here, go on this conveyor belt, then over here. It's just the same thing. Do that, do that, do that. Wait for that to slam. There we go. Now get in your vehicle and this is the fastest. This is the fastest power plant run or route. And There we go. Alright, so this is the fastest cargo plane route. Here we go. Here. So we just go over here. Go across this bridge. And then here we are. Now we are in the plane. Now we gotta wait until an E prompt shows up on one of these crates. I recommend just holding down the E key on your keyboard, so that way. Yeah, that. Now I'm inspecting the crate. Now that we have a crate, we can get out of here now. Now, as you can see, we are back over here. Now I recommend getting a faster vehicle if you have one, like the successor. And then we just go over here to the cargo port. And then do that. Now we're gonna go over here. Alright, now on the passenger train. So it's right over here. And it's pretty hard to get on the passenger train compared to the cargo train. There we go. Now I'm gonna go back here. Open this door, take all the cash. Now this vault won't be open until it passes, where is it? Get this gas station right here. So, now we can get out of there. Now we're gonna spawn another vehicle. Now we're gonna head back to the volcano base like we did with the power plant. And yeah, that's it for Robbery Group B. Now on to Group C. I'm going to show you how to rob Robbery Group C as fast as you can. Now, we're not actually going to start the oil rig robbery. Instead, we're going to we're going to start it, but not actually rob it. This is because the oil rig is a very slow robbery, and we're just not going to rob it because we need these robbers. So we're going to hold that, and then go back to the mainland. And then we're just going to head straight to the Crater Bank, it's basically just the Rising City Bank, except in Crater City. I'm gonna go through here, and then just like before, we're gonna place this dynamite. Just gonna jump through all these lasers, or past them, I mean. And now we just wait for this vault door to open. And now we just rob it, and I'm going to cut until this is all filled up. Alright, now that we're all filled up, we're just gonna run over here and we're going to... Oh, it closed. Yeah, sometimes the dynamite door's just closed. Just have to place the dynamite again. Then you're just going to exit. Then just spawn another vehicle. Again, you won't have the Orion M42 by default. Just making that clear. Then you're gonna head to the casino or the Crown Jewel. And then here you're gonna find a code. The code can either be on this wall, right here, or it could be over here, cause right now it's not. Or it could be over here on this little orange pillar. So the code is 1676. So just go over here. Then go to these. Then go in the elevator. It goes to the security floor. Then just hack all these until you find the right one, like this one. If there's disable security, then just disable it, and then you can, and then go back to the elevator. Then then go to the vaults floor. Then break this glass. Then jump over these lasers. Then just go through this hallway. Then here's the vault door. Then you just do that. Then that. Then that. And then, for me, it'll say 8,000 cash, but if you don't have the duffel bag game pass, it'll say 4,000 if you're robbing the casino and don't have the duffel bag game pass. So now we're gonna get out of here. Now, instead of going to the ground floor, which is what most people do in the elevator, we're instead going to go to the roof, as this is a much faster way of getting out of the casino. And then we're gonna go over here. Then we're gonna spawn in another car. Then we're gonna head to the volcano base, the same way we went when we robbed the passenger train. Then I'm just gonna turn it in, and that's how you rob Robbery Group C. Now on to Group D. Alright, here's how to rob Robbery Group D. Let me get on this train. So here's how to rob the cargo train. You just gotta climb this ladder, open this door, dodge these little holes, and then we gotta breach this vault. Then we send, well, for me it says 4,000, but if you don't have the double back game pass, it'll say 2,000, so I gotta wait in here for longer. Alright, there we go. Now we can spawn a vehicle. Now we're gonna head. Now we're gonna go rob the cargo ship. So we're gonna go to the Rising City Bank to grab a helicopter because you need a helicopter to rob the cargo ship. So here we are. We're gonna climb this ladder because the helicopter is way up here. Here's the helicopter. This is the little bird. This helicopter will cost 190k if you don't have it. So then there's the cargo ship right there. Press G on your keyboard to equip your rope because you need the rope to rob it. So here's what you do. You need to use the rope to grab a crate off of the cargo ship. Like that. Make sure not to get hit by the missiles like I just did. Then you want to go where this little red beam is. Then you just want to plop the crate in here. And now we're gonna fly our helicopter towards the tomb, which is over here. Now you need 2 other people to rob this, which I have my 2 alt accounts here. So in this step, I'm going to show you all of the weapons that I personally recommend. Starting with the revolver. This weapon is pretty good for long range fights, so I recommend using it. Next we have the shotgun. This gun is really good for close range fights in case a cop is like close to you. So I also recommend this gun. Next we have the flintlock. I recommend using this gun to start fights with the police if they're after you. What I do is I just shoot them with the flintlock and then finish them off with the revolver. So yeah. Next we have the C4. I recommend using this when the cop just gets too close. You just place 2 C4s in front of them and then explode them and just watch them fly through the air, and then you can finish them off with the revolver. So yeah, I totally recommend this one. Next we have the rocket launcher. This thing does quite a lot of damage to police, so if you wanna just get them over with, then use the rocket launcher because it does a lot of damage and I highly recommend it. Next we have the force field launcher and plasma pistol. These 2 are very great when it comes to fights. You can use the force field launcher to spawn a force field if you're really low, and you can use the plasma pistol to shoot through the force field and kill anybody that's in your way. So yeah, highly recommended. Finally, we have the sword. The reason why I recommend this is that if you spam the left mouse button, then there's a chance you could get a speed boost. Then you'll get multiple speed boosts, which can make you go faster when robbing stuff. Now, what you see here is my recommended loadout for being a cop. Now, there's the revolver, the shotgun, the force field launcher, and the sniper. The revolver and the sniper are good for popping people's tires. The shotgun is good for slowing criminals down so you can arrest them easier, and the force field launcher is good for healing when you're really low. So yeah, those are weapons. And yeah, that's my guide on how to go from a noob to a pro in Roblox Jailbreak. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. And yeah, that's all. Have a good one, guys.